The other second bill is Senate Bill 1036, enhances penalties for a crime committed by an individual who returns to the country illegally after deportation. And what you find in some of these really significant incidents where people are getting raped or murdered is it's not only an illegal alien, but it's somebody that had already been deported from this country and then comes back to commit crimes again. So in the state of Florida, if you have been deported and you come to this state and enter our state and you're here illegally and you commit crimes, we are throwing the book at you. And
Literally.
you are going to regret coming to the state of Florida.
We're
So I'm
gonna
happy
hit you
to
in the
sign
face with a book.
that into law.
I feel like he wants to say that. That's Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Welcome back to the program. Dana Lashier, bottom of this first hour. I got to be real with you. I know he's Italian, but because, I'm going to play this up because the left does. I do have some Irish ancestry from a great-great-grandparent. So now you understand why I'm like Street Fighter, man. You get it. But I feel like I'm going to include him today because, I just feel like he's standing right there. What's the most southernmost point of the Keys? He's standing right there on that point saying, "Come at me, bro," to all these boats that are coming in. I love it. We're going to throw the book at you in the face. We're going to beat your A-double snakes with the book. And it's not just going to be any book. It's going to be Ulysses by James Joyce, who's an Irish writer because it's St. Paddy's Day this weekend.
That's no paperback.
Yeah, that's no paperback. And I'm going to get hate. No, I'm not, because you all think it too. You were forced to read this book in college. The whole last paragraph the whole last chapter is a damn run-on sentence. It is dry. It's like reading sand. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be like, I love James Joyce, because people who've never read him say that. There you go.
It's like reading sand.
It is. Have you ever tried that? Rub it in
have.
your eyes. It's a great read. It's so nice. Now, I think that there's because I saw some people spreading some nonsense about this, and we're not in a nonsense-having mood today, because for 3 reasons. You want to know what those 3 reasons are? The first reason is that it's Friday. The second reason is that it's St. Paddy's Day. And so I don't know about you, but as we get closer to St. Paddy's Day, the Irish intensifies. Okay? I'm just saying. And the third is our man Jaime is going to mow the lawn right by the window closest to the studio. And so we just don't have patience today. Anyway, I love Fridays. But I think, what is it? There's been a lot of debate on social media, to my point, what I was just saying, is that they've got to be stopped in the water, because isn't it if they make land, then they treat them like they're crossing the border, and like in the southern border, like in Texas, and then the federal government gets involved. But then they have to stop in Florida waters because you can't go out, you can't go out X amount of miles, because then that's the Coast Guard, and then that falls under federal, and there's like all layers of law, which is dumb. Just get a T-shirt cannon, convert it into a book cannon, and just fire away, man. That's what I'm saying. See all these books we got? We're throwing them at you with our book cannon.
Cut 17 is DeSantis describing the
let's do it.
Interdicted vessel that they ran into.
I love the legalese, because in my mind, I'm saying something way harsher. I'm like translating his very statesman-like legalese into something that's not. Audio soundbite 17.
Our Florida Fish and Wildlife officers interdicted a vessel that had 25 illegal immigrants, potential illegal immigrants from Haiti, in their boat, in their vessel. They had firearms, they had drugs, they had night vision gear, and were boating very recklessly, which would potentially endanger other folks. So that vessel was interdicted near the Sebastian Inlet. And those illegal aliens were turned over to the Coast Guard for deportation. So
they had
our folks have been doing this before we augmented this, and they're going to continue to do it. And we've got an incredible amount of resources that are now on display to be able to prevent. Now, what's different today than maybe in the past? Well, part of it is we have more resources that the state has been willing to put up. And this is not really our responsibility. This is the federal government's responsibility. Coast Guard does, by and large, a good job, but they're undermanned. They're under-resourced. So we're filling those gaps.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. So they had night vision.
What the hell is that about?
You know, did you see that article saying, a lot of these Haitian gangs are getting guns from people in America? You mean criminals that are ignoring gun laws because all that's already a felony? And what? You mean the criminals are ignoring the laws? We should have more laws on the law-abiding for criminals to ignore.
This nature of the criminal.
If we pass more laws, it'll make the criminals uncriminal. It increases it makes this law illegaler, the crime, and it prevents them from actually committing the crime because
Somehow restricting the freedoms of the law-abiding will make criminals stop doing
I saw
stuff.
gun control people actually arguing that yesterday.
That's ridiculous.
I had to get off Twitter because I almost injected myself into the internet and then went through all these Twitter accounts beating people up, and I didn't. So I went and played Dark Tide instead. And then I did a Fox. But anyway, it's just a true story. So anyway, I want to know let's back to the important issue. Where's that night vision? Where's it from, and can I get it? I'd like more, please. I don't have any. What? I'm just curious. Just an interested American. Just would like to know. But they're coming over, and they're stopping them in the water. They're doing everything that they can. You're talking about the Coast Guard being under-resourced. I mean, this is a hot mess. But if they keep getting interdicted in the water, then they're going to go to Mexico. They've been going to Mexico already. So it's just going to get this. I'm curious as to what Border Patrol's numbers are going to be. The increase of Haitian crossers specifically, because it was already increasing, particularly with Venezuelans and Haitians, and now it's going to get even worse. And you have Dominican Republic is not playing around. If you're the Dominican Republic, aren't you just tired of all that? By the way, how many times has this happened with Haiti? You're the Dominican Republic. You're just trying to, attract tourists, enjoy the beautiful country that is the Dominican Republic, surf. You're just trying to live your life, And then you got your brethren over here across the border going nuts, eating people in the streets. And NBC's out there defending them.